Hey baddies, so since my what I ate while at a Tokyo, Japan video went really well, I decided to do a what I eat in the day as a 4 month post-op from VSG. So for breakfast, I made basically an at-home bacon and egg McGriddle, I guess. This is the Premier Protein Waffle and Pancake Mix. And then I fried a piece of bacon and I fried egg. I like my egg all the way done whenever I fry it. And I like my bacon crispy. So let's try a bite. I'm gonna cut it in half. Hey y'all, so I'm gonna show you how I made that bacon egg McGriddle from home. So I used that Premier Protein powder, that Premier Protein pancake mix to make it this consistency. It's just like the regular pancake mix, just add water, get it to a good thick consistency. I poured it into one of my plastic containers so that way I can easily pour it into my little mini heart waffle maker. Of course, I'm still using the heart stuff because it is still February. So I just poured some of that zero sugar maple syrup in there just to make it sweet, like the McGriddle bread. And just pour it in there. And this one is supposed to say like that when the light comes on, it's done. This first one looks a little wonky, but it's okay. We'll fix it up. So we're going to do that again to make the other side, the other bread. That one is done. So now, while I was doing this, I was frying an egg to where it was all the way done. And I was frying a piece of bacon, a thick cut bacon. So that is done. I like my fried egg like crispy, like my bacon, and where my yolk is all the way done. I almost knocked my camera off and it was being crazy. So that's what my egg looks like. I just seasoned it with salt, pepper, and a little bit of everything bagel seasoning. And so I broke my thick cut bacon in half and poured just a little bit of zero sugar maple syrup on there, and voila, it is ready to be eaten. It is so good. Okay, so let's try a bite. All right. It's messy. That's good. So that's what it looks like. It is really, really good. All right, so it's a little later. I'm gonna make a protein coffee. I felt like doing, I know it's not Valentine's Day anymore, but it's still February. So, and it's good. So even if it's not February, I'm probably still gonna be making it. I'm gonna make a Dubai chocolate covered strawberry protein coffee. So I'm starting with the Jordan Skinny Mixes double fudge sauce. And I'm gonna line my cup. Get it good and lined. Put a little bit and at the bottom, and I'm out, and I'm so sad. But it's okay because grocery shopping day is coming up soon. So, I'm gonna take the Dubai chocolate sugar-free syrup that I have. It's not Jordan Skinny Mixes, it's by Zerolicious, but it's still good. I found it at TJ Maxx, and it's really good. So, y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna pour in a little bit. If you had the squirt nozzle, it'd probably be like 2 pumps. So then I'm gonna put in some Jordan Skinny Mixes salted dark chocolate espresso. Pour in just a little bit of that, like a pump, maybe a pump and a half. All right, now I'm gonna pour in my ice. And I always somehow manage to get that perfect. So I had to make some of Zach's coffee, just a great value coffee. Sorry, I got a text message. But I had to make a great value coffee last night because I'm out of my Starbucks. But it's okay. Again, grocery shopping day is coming up. So, but it's strong. It's dark. It's medium roast, just like the other one was. It's just not as tasty as the Starbucks one. So I'm going to pour that up to there, and then all right, so again, I'm out of my vanilla Premier Protein. So I'm going to do what I did yesterday and use this Chobani white chocolate mocha creamer. And I'm just using a little bit just so I can make basically like a protein shake. I'm going to do a little bit more because, yeah, because I want to. So, and I'll be sipping on this literally all day. I won't get done with this probably till about 2, 3, and it's currently like 8:30. So, if you hear a machine, it's my ice maker over here. So, for 1 scoop of this, it is 25 grams of protein. I'm only doing like a quarter, so maybe like 8, 9 grams. I don't know. It's too early for math. So I'm doing like that much. And surprisingly didn't make a mess today. I usually do. Alright, so I'm just going to froth this just so I can get the powder good and mixed up. And then I'll end up pouring it over as my protein shake. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to pour it over here. And then it almost acts as a cold foam, so I may not make a cold foam. I'm probably going to, yes I am. I'm going to make a cold foam. I'm going to use the rest of this, and I'm going to put some Jordan Skinny Mixes strawberry in here, because of course I'm making a Dubai chocolate covered strawberry. So I'm going to put some strawberry in here and froth it. You didn't see me pour that, but it looks like this. We're going to froth it. So, alright, so it's frothed. We're going to pour it directly over. And it looks like that as it's starting to swirl in. You can see the strawberry. Looks like that on top. I'm trying not to spill it. So, and I'm going to take a little bit of Ghirardelli chocolate. This is real chocolate, but I'm only going to do like a little bit of a, you know, just a drizzle, just have a little bit of chocolate on top. Because I'm out of my double fudge and I'm sad. But it's okay, because again, grocery shopping day is coming up. So I'm going to try and make, I said that. It's thick. No, I'm not, because it's too thick and I'm over it. So I'm gonna put the lid on it and I will show y'all. This is what it looks like. Dubai chocolate covered strawberry. Alright, so of course I've got to make my water. So I'm using my Hydro Jug today. Because I mean, yeah, it's still February, and I made a February Valentine's Day proppy, but you know, had to go ahead and retire the February tumbler, the Valentine's Day tumbler. So I'm feeling very tropical, so I'm gonna make a tropical pina colada. I've got the Weiler's pina colada pack, and I'm gonna just pour this powder directly into my jug. Y'all hear my ice machine? I mean, go ahead, do your job, girl. I've got Jordan Skinny Mixes Tropical. It has kiwi, strawberry, and mango. I'm going to pour a little bit, like squirt and a half in there. I'm about out of this one, so I gotta make a store run soon. And then I've got the coconut, and I'm gonna do maybe a little bit more coconut. I like coconut. So maybe 2 squirts if you have the squirt nozzles, the squirt pumps. And I went and filled up my Hydro jug with my favorite ice water. So yesterday, so I had that in the fridge because we're out of bottled water right now. So, you know, I'm gonna use this water. I don't like using tap, so, or our tap. So I'm just gonna fill that up. You can't see what I'm doing only because I don't want to make a mess and this Hydro jug is heavy. Alright, so now we're just going to give that a good shake so that way that powder can mix up. And these are supposed to be waterproof. I'm not quite sure why mine is spilling right now because I didn't have it all the way closed. But You know, they're waterproof for the most part. I think my seal may be broken a little bit too on mine, but it's okay. It'll do. Alright, so because I have to go and I didn't get to finish all of my breakfast, I'm going to take the other half of my sandwich and I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag so I can take it to go. Because eventually, in the next like hour and a half, 2 hours, I will get hungry again. And it'll still be breakfast time, so I'll, you know, just finish that off. Alright, so this is really up close and personal, but like my phone grippy thingy in my car broke, so I got you propped up on my steering wheel. So it is like right at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just now like a little bit hungry. I want to give you a base range real fast about how long it takes me to drink a protein coffee. This is that chocolate covered strawberry from this morning. I'm not even halfway through. I have been drinking a lot of my water here lately. You can't really tell, but it's like halfway gone, so I'll have to go back up. I'll have to go back home in a little while to fill it back up. But I'm about to eat a little bit of my lunch. I stopped by one of the local gas stations and just used their microwave real fast to warm this up. Our Mapco that's local is really cool. The manager's really cool, so she lets me use the microwave whenever I need it. Anyway, so I'm eating one of the 5-ounce containers of the leftovers that I had from Tokyo, Japan the other night. I think I have like one more that I'm probably not going to eat. I'll probably end up throwing it away or giving it to the dogs outside, but I have some of it. It's got chicken and veggies and a piece of shrimp in it and some mushrooms. So I'm gonna eat it. I probably won't eat all of this, honestly. I think I'm having a high restriction day because I'm just not hungry. So I'll come back and show you how much I actually ate. All right, so it's a few minutes later. I just finished what I could, and this is how much I ate. Probably about 2.5. Yeah, probably about 2.5 ounces. And I'm full. So I'm gonna wait 30 minutes and I'm gonna drink my water and I'm gonna get back to work. All right, so I am, pretend I'm not driving. But I am so sleepy. I'm starting to crash. I'm having a hard time finishing my protein coffee today. But so I also brought from the house one of my Alanis. I brought the Dream Float one. I'm going to open this and probably drink like half of it, so that way I can get like a little pick-me-up and wake up some. Alright, so I know y'all keep seeing me drive, but like I'm a DoorDasher and I drive for most of my day. Anyway, so I'm not quite hungry, but I wanted a little bit of a snack, so I had a Food City grocery pickup order, and I saw these while I was doing their grocery shopping, so I bought these. They are the Bel Giozo, I don't know how to pronounce that, Parmesan full flavor cheese. It's a powerful snack. It's got 7 grams of protein. One of them has 80 calories, less than 1 carb, and again 7 grams of protein and 0 sugar. So I'm gonna eat one of these, and I got some of these Craven, if I can hold them, Craven Woven Wheats crackers, the original. It's got 24 grams whole grains per serving. A serving size is 6 crackers, but I'm not going to be able to eat 6 crackers. I'm just not. It's got 120 calories and 20 grams carbs, high carb, but it's okay. 3 grams of fiber, 0 sugars, 2 grams of protein. I'll probably eat like 2 of these, honestly. With my restriction day today, I'll eat like 2 of them. So yeah, that's gonna be my little snack until I get ready to stop and get dinner. All right, y'all, so for dinner, I'm gonna have like an early dinner. I was gonna stop and get a salad, but I forgot that I had a few meal prepped containers in the fridge that I need to go ahead and eat so I don't make them go to waste. So if y'all remember the other night, I made a short form video on making the Goodles noodles, the Goodles mac and cheese, and taking my leftover birria taco fixins, not the taco itself, not the tortilla itself, but the meat and the cheese from it, and I mix all that together. So I have like that much left of that. I'm not gonna eat all of it. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm probably gonna eat like a little, maybe a little over half over the next hour or so. And then whatever's left, I'll feed to the dogs. So I'm probably gonna take a couple of these to eat with it. If not, then I'll just eat it by itself. So if I end up eating anything else, I'll come back. I haven't had a whole lot of protein today, so I'm probably going to come back and make a protein shake to drink on while I'm like winding down for the night. If not, then I'll get like a Built bar or something. But I'll come back and I'll show y'all. Alright, buddies, I'm back. So I didn't eat much of that. If you hear my ice machine going, it's making me some ice. I didn't eat much of that. Alright, about that much. One of the hardest things that you have to cope with after having bariatric surgery is, okay, so no, you don't eat a lot, but you get to meal prep. But one of the bad things and drawbacks about, look at the bottles that Leanna loves to just leave on my coffee table. Anyway, one of the drawbacks is you get tired of eating the same thing after a while. So I've eaten on this about 3 times now, and I'm over it. Remember me telling y'all earlier that I had one more of these bowls from the Tokyo, Japan place left. Well, I'm not gonna eat that. So I'm going to dump it in one of the cups, one of my dirty cups, and feed it to the dogs. So that way, like 2 of the beings in this house are going to eat the rest of it. It'll get put in their dog food bowls, to eat with the rest of their food, and they will be very happy because lots of protein and goodies for them. So anyway, we're going to make an ocean water. Excited. Alright, so we're gonna start off with my glass. Y'all can't hear it because my nails are short right now, but glass bow tumbler. I love this cup. I don't have Sprite, but remember earlier I opened up the Dreamsicle Alani. Oh, I didn't finish it. There's like half of it left in there. So this is going to be one of our bases. So I mean, our carbonation. All right, so I got some hot water right here in one of my cups, and I've got one of the Sonic sugar-free ocean water packets, and I am going to put the whole thing in there because I've got this pretty big tumbler, and I'll be able to drink on this for a few hours, at least until I'm about ready to go to sleep, and then I'll fill up my water jug again to be able to have for, oh, that's a pretty blue, what is that blue? And I hadn't even mixed it up yet, but to be able to have while I'm trying to sleep. So we're going to try to get my thing to work with no nails. Mix it up, get it good and no powder left in it. Alright, so mixed up. We're going to pour that into our, let me back up so you can see it, into our water. And so now I've got a little bit of the Jordan Skinny Mixes coconut, and I'm just going to pour a little bit in there just to give it that coconutty flavor like an ocean water. So coconut is very tropical. It's very coconutty. So depending on how much beach time you want to have, you know, is how much coconut you want to pour. So I basically, if I would have had like the pump, that probably would have been like 2 pumps. So I know this is Dream Float, like a Dreamsicle, but I figured it would be more like a orange coconut ocean water. So hold on just a second. Alright, sorry. My sister came in and she don't like being on camera, so I had to let her walk through. Anyway, but it would be like a orange coconut ocean water. I don't know. I didn't want to let this go to waste, and I'm sure it'll be good. So we're gonna put this in. And the good thing is it's basically flat now, so there's not very much carbonation in it left. So it gives us that flavor, but without all the carbonation. So there it is. She's pretty. We are going to put the lid on her. Comes with a bamboo lid. And we're going to try her. Just what I thought. She's good. Alright, baddies. So it's the end of the night. Me and Leanna are about to binge watch Stranger Things. We started last night, but she wasn't feeling well, so she fell asleep early on me. So we're going to restart season 1, episode 1. Disregard that. That's all of my extra t-shirts from my business. Anyway, I am going to grab like a protein snack to snack on while we are watching a movie. I also still have my ocean water right here, and I will be bringing my water to bed here soon. So that's Leanna over there. Help me pick a protein snack. Alright, so I have a few options. This is my sweets, protein sweets. And then I have some more of the protein banana pudding, chocolate banana pudding in here. And then these are the protein chips. So I'm thinking maybe something sweet. Let's see, these aren't protein based. Those are those Biscoff cookies. I've got this. This is half of one of the Prime Bites brownies. I think I may eat that. I'm not really feeling a Built Bar tonight. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna eat. So let me show you how I'm gonna make it. Alright, so I'm going to take this out of this Ziploc bag for one. I'm going to put it on one of these are Leanna's old toddler plates. We still have a couple of them. She used to love Paw Patrol. But I'm going to put this little half on this Paw Patrol plate. This is what it looks like. They're really good warmed up. Half of this is, let's see, 1 serving size is 1 brownie. 220 calories is a whole one. It has 20 grams of carbs, so half is 10 grams of carbs. Has, let's see, 9 grams of sugar for a whole one, which we're having half, so do the math. And then 19 grams of protein for a whole one. So again, math. But not too bad. So we're going to warm this up in the microwave for like 10 seconds, maybe 15. Alright, so as you can see, it is good and warm and soft and fluffy. So we are going to take a little bit of zero sugar Cool Whip and put a little bit, like a tablespoon, maybe half a tablespoon. It's mine. Yeah.
Excuse me?
You heard what I said. We're going to put just a little dollop on there. Leanna is trying to rob me of my zero sugar Cool Whip.
It's good.
Back up, bruh.
Excuse me?
Anyway, so we are going to just smush that down in there.
That's good.
And then I've got this Catalina Crunch protein cereal. It is the 100 gram kind.
Can I try to put some out?
Huh?
Can I try to put some out?
No, I can give you a piece for you to try.
Oh.
You're probably not going to like it. Alright, so 1 serving is half a cup. We're not going to use that. We're only going to use like 3 or 4 pieces. But half a cup is 110 calories, 14 grams of carbs, and 0 sugar, 11 grams of protein. So I'm only going to do like 3 or 4 on here. Go put my watches back. This girl. No. This girl.
It's easy to read though.
Okay, go easily put it back on my bathroom counter.
Oh man. But I already know how to take.
Okay, so I just put like 5 pieces on there. So we are going to put that up, and I've got some Jordan Skinny Mixes double fudge. Like literally, it's got like drips left in there, but I'm gonna put a little bit on there just so it can have a little bit of chocolate syrup on there. And there we have it.
Very small.
That is my protein dessert for the evening, and this will be the last thing I eat tonight.
Very small piece.
I need it small. Mommy has a very small belly. Alright, we're going to give this a good try, and then we're going to end this video off. Say hi, hubby. You just walked right in the video, so. He's eating his dinner. Warming his dinner up, actually. Anyway, we're going to take a bite. So, I want to get one of the pieces of cinnamon toast in there. Or honey graham, actually. It's basically cinnamon toast. That's good. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get ready to watch Stranger Things with Leanna. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing what I ate today. I know it was choppy a lot, but I'll try to edit it to where it looks, halfway decent. But my day was all over the place most of the time. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And remember, y'all got this. Just keep on pushing. You got it. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, baddies.